Hey there, welcome to another episode of the Psychology of Financial Decision Making. I wanted to talk a little bit about perspective today as it relates to the danger of comparison. What do I mean? Well, if you look at the markets this year, they've done fairly well. People who did not bail will be happy. And the problem is this: until we start comparing ourselves, our portfolios to the S&P. What is a healthy perspective when comparing? Well, we need to make sure that whatever our unique risk score and whatever our portfolios are, which should be congruent with that risk score, they're not invested as the S&P is. A diversified portfolio has underperformed the S&P for a meaningful period of time, but it's all a function of risk and reward. I have these conversations quite often with clients where they're like, well, my portfolio did X and the S&P did Y. And really what we need to do then is have a discussion of what is your risk score? Has it changed? Is your perspective on your willingness to endure volatility? Years ago, I had somebody mention appetite for volatility. That kind of stuck with me. So if that's changed, fine. But if we have a portfolio that is developed specifically and uniquely for you and your goals and objectives, and then we're looking at the S&P or the Dow, we're really setting ourselves up for failure because we're not comparing apples to apples in any way, shape, or form. So again, just want to emphasize as we come into year end, certainly as an election year where there's probably going to be some volatility, we need to recognize that our portfolio is specific to us and that the talking heads and the performance of other indices that may not carry this or may have way more risk rather than what your portfolio is ends up being an unhealthy comparison. Have a great day.